Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 11 of Vitality. So I'm really deepening into this sense of, where does flow or vitality or connectivity come from, or potency, or, how do we meet ourselves and also create momentum or flow in our lives? So today we're going to continue with that sequence that we did yesterday, the standing sequence. We're going to do it on the floor first, and then we're going to do it in standing. So come lie on the floor and let's begin. So come. Landing, arriving, feeling your body on the floor, getting a sense of the contact of your shoulder blades, the shape and the length of your spine, the back of your head, the soles of your feet. Where are your hands resting right now? And when you check into the momentum, the flow, the vitality of you, where are you at right now? Are you inert? Are you stuck? Are you unable? Or are you flowing and taking small, tiny steps and able? And where in that continuum are you? Where in that range are you? And at different stages, at different points, we will be at different places in that. Maybe because you're here, you're already in a state of flow. Begin to rock your knees from side to side. And as you do this, really inhabit that layer of you and really honor or inform or bring awareness to you are moving. There is flow in movement. And as you rock, feel that through the belly, the deep psoas, the diaphragm, the spine, the pelvis. There is movement. There is flow. You are movement. You are flow. And how do we feel that? How do we honor that? Great. Draw your right knee up towards your chest. Squeeze it up. Hug it in. And I'm really feeling that sense of, now I'm dropping. I'm settling in or sinking a bit deeper into the floor, into my hip, into my knee. And then change. Draw your left knee up onto your chest and squeeze it up. And again, I'm like, there you go. I can settle, I can land, I can soften. My breath is deepening. There's a sense of, something. There's a sense of something as I pull my knee towards me. Nice. And then lift both legs into the air and just roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Smiley knees. Draw your knees up towards the left. Come back to center. Knees over the hips and then up towards the right. And then over the hips and up towards the left. Hips up towards the right. Hips up towards the left. Hips up towards the right. Hips. Nice. Bring your feet to the floor. We're going to do the same with our arms. So interlock your fingers into thunder fist, and then reach your knuckles towards the ceiling as far as you can, and then draw a slow circle with your arms towards the ceiling. But what you're noticing is that will create a circle between your shoulder blades of pressure. So you're circling like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis, on the back of your shoulders. And so what do you do to increase that sense of the circle? There's a moment where my shoulders drop backwards in the circle. The top end of the circle, my shoulders roll backwards. And the bottom end of the circle, my shoulders reach a bit more forward. Change direction. How do you draw a circle between your shoulder blades into the mid of your back, or that high back, mid back area? Nice. Come back to center. And then just reach a little bit towards the right. Keep your arms straight. And then a little bit towards the left. And I want you to move into, there's a place where you get a bit stuck and then you pop over it by lifting your head and rolling your pelvis. But I just want you to get stuck a bit over towards the right and then feel the end of your range over towards the left. So I'm not moving my head off the floor. I'm not recruiting my pelvis. Instead, I'm going, oh, there's my rib cage. And I'm just really meeting my rib cage as I travel from left to right. Arms are straight. And it's not important how big the movement is. It's that you kind of slow into the end of the range. It feels a little bit like this really nice groany feeling in my ribs as I travel. Nice. And then we're going to do smiley arms. So smiley arms, so drop down towards your thighs and then reach towards the right. And then drop down towards your thighs and reach towards the left. My arms are staying straight and I'm drawing a circle, or no, a smile in the air with my knuckles. You can, if you want, lift your head up as you reach towards your thighs. So there's a sense of lifted, down, lifted, down. So as your arms go up and towards the shoulder, your head drops onto the floor. It's hard to speak during this one. And again, feel that sense of there is movement. We are creating movement into places that maybe don't move as much during the day. So we're unpacking or unfreezing or just creating flow, vitality in our bodies. Nice. Drop your arms wide. Come into gliders. Right knee up towards the left side. And then left knee up towards the right side. Or whatever version of twisting you feel like is the right thing for you. You know, twisting side to side or coming up into a higher twist, which is gliders. How do you feel movement now in your rib cage, in your belly, in your torso? Nice. Come back to center and pause. Super. So bring your hands into a prayer position and your elbows are straight out from each other. So my palms are together and my elbows are wide. And then draw your right knee up so that it touches your right elbow. You can stay here or you can lengthen into the left leg and find the angle that your left leg feels comfortable at. That could be straight up towards the ceiling. That could be down at a 45-degree angle. That could be floating just above the floor. Just pause there. Right knee, right elbow. And then wherever your left leg feels comfortable, find that place. Super. And then bring your left foot to the floor and cross your right thigh over the top. So now I've just crossed my right thigh over the top of my left thigh. And now squeeze your knees up towards your chest. And my right thigh is on top of the left. And my feet are wide and I'm going to flex into my feet. Palms are still together in prayer position. Nice. Bring your left foot to the floor. Bring your right knee out and bring it to the floor as well. And then imagine that you can bring your left elbow to your right knee. So I'm going to twist first, and then I'm going to bring my right knee up towards my left elbow. So I'm twisted. My head is over towards the right. My right elbow is on the floor, but my left knee and my right elbow, no. My right knee and my left elbow are in relationship. So I can stay here, or you could try, whoa, that's intense, lengthening your left leg. It's a bit intense. Bring your foot to the floor. Come all the way back. Pause. Cool. Other side. So bring your hands into a prayer position. Bring your left knee up to your left elbow. And then wherever your right leg feels comfortable, straight up towards the ceiling, on the floor, floating just above the floor, 45-degree angle. See what's right for you. Nice. Bend your right knee, bring your foot to the floor, and then cross your left thigh over the top of it and squeeze both knees up towards your chest. Both feet are flexing, palms are together. Breathe into your belly. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Turn over towards the left. Bring your left elbow to the floor. And then draw your left knee up towards your right elbow. Stay here. And come back to center. Stretch both legs long. Pause. Nice. And come all the way over into your cat position. So coming onto your hands and knees. And then pushing back into your downward dog. So as you pull back, as you push back into your heels, just really feel into, sense into the length of your spine. Bend your knees a little bit and then straighten through your legs. Bend your knees a little bit and then straighten through your legs. Bend one knee, bend the other knee, bend one knee, bend the other knee. Nice. Bring both knees to the floor. Come rest into your child's pose. Head is dropping down towards the floor. If your head is really high and off the floor, then bend your elbows and hold your head. Or bring fists underneath your forehead. Or just pause there. Nice. Push back again into your downward dog. Really widen through your toes. And then lift your toes. Widen through your toes. Grip the floor. Lift your toes. Widen through your toes. Grip the floor. And then walk all the way forward to the front of your mat, slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. So we're going to do that same sequence that we did on the floor that we did yesterday. We're going to do it in standing again. So reach your arms wide, reaching up, looking up. Bring your palms to touch, and then bring your hands down in front of your chest. Nice. I'm going to do it face forward in the beginning. Lift your right knee up towards your right elbow, and just pause there. Just have a sense of connectivity, standing strong into the left foot. Really push your elbow into your knee into your elbow. The more you engage with the push, the more stable you become. Maybe not. Nice. Cross the right thigh over the top of the left and sit your bum down. Just have a sense of really sitting deeply down into that left thigh. Widen your shoulders, find length through your spine. Nice. Step your right foot so that you're hip distance apart, and then bring your left elbow across and twist towards the right. Widen your chest and draw. Imagine that your heart is moving towards your thumbs. Shoulders are widening, back of your ribs are widening. Breath is in your belly. From here, you've loads of options. What way would you lengthen your left leg back and come into a lunge position? You're twisted, your left elbow's on your right knee. You can take it off to come back into your lunge, or see how you do this. How do you do this? Drop your left knee to the floor. Bring your right hand behind you so it's resting into your lower back. Straighten your left arm and then lengthen And reach long into the left side as you lean back with your torso and your front knee bends a little bit more. Really connect into the full of your belly, the length of the left side. Super. Bring your hands down either in a windmill, or you can bring your right hand to your right thigh, straighten your back leg, and come into a warrior one, I think they call this. Maybe it's warrior two. I'm not sure. I'm never sure. Widen through your chest, front knee is bending. Breathe into your belly. Nice. Drop your right elbow down. Sweep the left hand down and then long and up beside your ear. Super. Sweep your left hand down to your left thigh and then reverse upwards so that you reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. Nice. Bring both hands down towards the floor and then turn your toes towards the right side of your mat. Bend your right knee. Bend your left knee. Bend your right knee. Bend your left knee. Super. How would you come to the floor here? So I'm going to lean into my right leg and then bring my left knee to the floor and then stretch both legs long in front of me. How do you come down onto the floor? From here, bring both hands forward. You can, if you want, have your stones in your hands or imagine your stones in your hands. Palms up, stones in your palms. And then sit really tall and just feel your elbows dropping down towards your hips. Widen your palms. Create length through your shoulders, length into your neck. And keeping your elbows tucked in, how wide can you bring your hands? Sitting tall, get taller as your hands go wide. Breathe into your belly. Nice. Bring your hands to forward. And then how far forward can you reach with your two palms? And then pull both elbows back into lawnmower. And then how far forward can you reach with your two palms? And then pull your elbows back into lawnmower. Forward, reach. Elbows back, lawnmower. One more time. Forward, reach. Elbows back, lawnmower. Cool. Drop your stones and then spin yourself into your downward dog. How do you come into your downward dog? Finding your way. And then slowly walking all the way forward to the front of your mat. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Bring your hands in front of your chest in a prayer position. Bring your left knee up towards your left elbow. Pause. Standing strong. Feel the balance in that right leg. That sense of connection. Push your elbow into your knee into your elbow. Super. Cross your left thigh over the top of the right. Sit your bum deeply down. Nice. Both feet to the floor. And then twist your right elbow over towards the left knee. Try to imagine that your heart's going to come towards your thumbs. Nice. Whatever way you do, you could hold on to your knee, you could stand up, you could step back, you could stay twisted. Step your right foot back into a lunge. So you're twisting towards the left. Palms are together. Right leg is long. Drop your right knee to the floor. Bring your left hand behind you. Straighten your right arm and then reach up and lengthen the whole of the right side from your knee to your fingertips by leaning back and bending your knee forward. My right hand is over towards the left. I'm side bending towards the left. My ear is dropping down on the left side. Nice. You can bring your hands to your front knee if you wish, or windmill your arms, straighten your back leg, And come into front knee bent, back leg straight, arms are wide. Super. Drop your elbow to your knee and drop the right arm long and then up beside your ear. Sweep your right hand down to your right thigh and then reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Sweep both hands down to the floor. Turn your toes towards the left side of your mat. Bring your hands to the floor. Bend one knee. Bend the other knee. Bend one knee. Bend the other. Nice. Come sit on the floor. Grab your stones again. And then imagine that you want to offer towards the left. So turn towards the left. And so my left elbow is pulling back, my right elbow is moving slightly forward. My hands are just in front of my chest still. And then reach your right hand and offer your right hand to the left. How do you get taller? How do you draw your shoulders away from your ears? How do you spiral powerfully into the torso? Nice. Come back to center. Turn towards the right side. Right elbow is pulling back, left elbow is slightly moving forward, but my hands are just in front of my chest. And then offer the left hand over towards the right. Get taller, shoulders away from your ears. Nice. And then just travel over towards the left with the right hand, over towards the right with the left hand. Just feel that movement in your belly, in the diaphragm, in your psoas, in the rib cage, in the whole of your spine. Maybe when you reach, you offer it a little bit higher. What has to change in your body to offer higher? Oh, so interesting. It's a range that my arm is going, oh, that's so weird. And then offer lower. How is it to offer down towards the floor, down to Ant-Man? Down, down. One more time. Down. Nice. Get rid of your stones. Roll into your belly. Big circle. Really feeling that in your spine, in the torso. Feel movement. And then roll in the other direction. Feeling movement, connecting. Nice. Come lie on the floor all the way down. Landing in. And then you have several options here. One is that you just bring your knees wide and the soles of your feet together, or you can cross your ankles and walk your feet so that they're under your knees and you drop your knees wide from there. I know, Hillary. I know, Hillary. This is a movement that, yeah, my sacrum really is challenged by this. So if you're in that cross-legged position with your feet under your knees, change. Or some of you, this is really easy. It's amazing. I'm always amazed at how inherently we all have different capacity, different ability, different directions that we can move in with ease, and then ones that we can work on to bring more wholesomeness and range. I'm always amazed at the existential crisis my hips have in this. It's like, oh my God. So bring both feet to the floor, squeeze your right knee up towards you. Squeeze your left knee up towards you. And then just bring your hands to your heart. And as you pause there, as you connect into your heart, just get a sense of this moment now. Sense of flow, sense of connection, sense of, what small thing could you do today that would bring movement or flow into your life? So I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. It is, I really enjoy this space. So thanks. Ciao, ciao. Slán.